Hey guys, this is Justin. Hello and welcome to another video. As you guys know, I record these during the day when I've got my kids with me, and specifically my daughter. So if you hear any baby noises, that's what that is. It's not actually me crying because I took a massive L, but that was also the case, so let's talk about it. Yesterday, and I'm not going to try to cover this up or hide this or anything, I put out a video talking about what to expect today on Disney Plus Day, and I said confidently that we would be getting a Kenobi trailer alongside a few other things. And I said this confidently because somebody involved with the actual show told me about it. They told me a few details about the trailer, and I actually talked with others who basically heard from different sources the same thing. Now it turns out that nothing came out today. Today's Disney Plus Day was incredibly disappointing for Star Wars fans. Marvel was eating pretty well, Pixar was doing well, but Star Wars didn't really get anything. All we got was that Kenobi thing, the sizzle reel that we saw yesterday. And a lot of people are frustrated because there have been people talking about what to expect today. Obviously, I played a part into that with my Kenobi tweet and my video yesterday, so if I got you excited and you were obviously disappointed today, I'm very sorry. But I will also stand by what I heard. There was a trailer cut, it was intended for today, but something happened. The source I heard it from is reliable, and too many people heard the same thing for this not to have been at least at some point true. And there's a difference between irresponsibly speculating on stuff like this and clickbaiting. I will say I received only a few kind of negative comments, nothing even really more than on a day-to-day basis, but some of the more kind of prominent leakers have been getting a lot of flack and a lot of hate, and I would have actually probably been frustrated myself had I not been in this position, so I understand where you guys are coming from. But there was definitely something a little bit weird here, and there's actually some evidence too that Disney definitely changed their plans for today. Corey Van Dyke on Twitter has been doing a kind of good job of pointing this out. He showed this sort of end reel that Disney Plus had when they finished their Twitter thread of all their new announcements. He said, okay, so look at this, Bad Batch Season 2, Boba, Kenobi, and Andor are all teased here, but there's nothing about them in the actual day itself. And those were actually the only projects which were included in that end reel, but got no news. He also said, too, that the Disney Plus press pass also talked about upcoming Star Wars content, but yeah, all we really got was that one thing for Kenobi. So it's my opinion that something clearly changed. I don't know why. Imogen evidently is not happy about it either, but again, I'll just apologize one more time and say I'm sorry if I got your expectations up and they weren't met by today. I mean, how could they have been? I'm going to leave that past video up as a sort of mark of shame. I'm not going to try to hide it. I won't change the title unless you guys think I should, stop people from clicking on it, although I don't think anyone will at this point. So feel free to give me your feedback. I will say I'm not usually somebody who shares leaked content or who gets things from sources. I may not anymore after this just because I've seen how it can go wrong, obviously. But also just thinking out loud, why is Star Wars getting the short end of the stick here? Like, Marvel got a ton of announcements, some stuff that had been leaked, some stuff that was already officially announced, to be fair. There was lots of Disney and Pixar content. Why is Star Wars getting a bit of the shaft here? Like, all of these things are still coming out next year. There's no doubt about that. We know at least that Kenobi's coming out next year, Andor and the Bad Batch Season 2 and the Book of Boba Fett are coming out either very late this year in the case of Boba Fett or next year, so why not talk about them on your big sort of hype day to try to sell subscriptions? It just feels to me a bit like maybe Disney Plus doesn't value Star Wars as much as they do the MCU or some other properties. Like, this is supposed to be one of your 4 or 5 big properties, and there's pretty much nothing today. And again, if you do have a cut trailer like I believe, why wouldn't you show that? Like, what's the upcoming date? I don't know, I'm just rambling at this point, so I'm gonna end the video here. This was not monetized. You shouldn't have got an ad before this video. Thank you for watching. Until next time, mea culpa, and may the force be with you.